Hey guys, this is Tarek here. First of all, really appreciate you stopping by, dropping in your email and coming to this free video. I know we're so busy these days, there's so much going on, so I really appreciate you taking the time out to find out about these traffic sources and check out the video. So let's start. Traffic sources that are siphoning money from your wallet and squeezing the life out of your business. Now, a lot of people say that content is king. For me, it's traffic. Without traffic, your business is dead. So you might have, an amazing business. Say you got a shop that has, an amazing product, but if you set up business in the middle of the desert, you're not going to get any visitors, any traffic, and you're dead. But also, not all traffic is created equal. So you might have, let's say for example, a fantastic burger joint, makes the best burgers and it's just fantastic, but if you set up business in a veggie neighborhood, you're not gonna get much business. So traffic is great, but not all traffic is created equal. So are you ready? First one, pay-to-click incentivized traffic. Now, what exactly is this? How do they work? Well, there are many money-making networks out there that pay members to click on links or visit certain advertisers or to sign up for certain offers, and which is great, but there's a problem with these and why they don't work. It comes down to the fact that the only people that really benefit from these types of networks are the network owners and the members, because the people who are visiting these sites aren't actually interested in what you have to sell, your offer. They're just interested in making money for themselves, and they'll sign up for these free offers, or they'll check out whatever's being advertised purely for themselves and to make money, and once they've been paid by the network, they'll just cancel the service. So that's not very good. Now you might be asking yourself, well, what's the difference between paid to click and paid per click traffic? Now, PPC is actually like Google AdSense, for example. It's coming from search engines where the ads that they place on advertisers' sites are very targeted, and they match the content, and there's no incentive. For me, whenever you hear the word incentivize or paid to click, I run a mile, because the people clicking on those links or visiting those sites have an agenda, which is to make money for themselves. I would keep well clear from all of those types of traffic sources. Number 2, traffic exchanges. So how do these work? Well, basically the program is you sign up for the program and you submit your site. Your site is then added to the loop of other sites in the program, and what's required, what you need to do is then basically browse through these sites to gain credits, and once you gain credits, you can use these credits to influence how many times your site is included in the loop and viewed by other members, and that's basically the basic idea of the program. Why they don't work? Well, number 1, poor conversion rates. Although these programs will bring you lots of fast traffic, people have found that the traffic is not actually very targeted, and so it doesn't convert into sales. That's a huge problem. You might be getting thousands and thousands of visitors, but like I said, if the traffic is the wrong type, then great, you might get some great stats on your site, but at the end of the day, no one converts. And that's one of the main problems with getting this traffic. It's actually of zero value. Wasted time and wasted effort. You get all these, you visit all these sites to gain credits, but it takes you a lot of time to visit these sites, a lot of time to gain these credits. And if you're gaining these credits and the traffic you're getting to your sites as a result is basically rubbish, then you are basically just wasting your time and effort. And also, there are ways to cheat these programs. People have found software, set up software, created software that will visit these links or these pages, and to get the credits. And in reality, no one will actually see your offer. So again, it's just pretty rubbish. And the last one, viruses, adware, spyware, crikey. Because of the ease of access to all these programs, it's actually quite easy and possible to pick up viruses and adware. And as a result, you're heading for a lot of pain. It's just not worth it. Number 3, ad swaps. How do they work? Basically, a list owner, you for example, agree to mail your list promoting someone else's offer from another list owner. Sounds great, it can be very effective, but the problem is this: why they don't work. It can work if you do it occasionally, but now the industry is full of people using this tactic, using the same pool of people, of lists, and what happens over time is that these people get all these offers and all these different emails, and they're just trained to respond to free stuff. Because the people want to get them onto their list, so they offer them free offers and so forth, and they end up getting just a lot of free stuff, and you train them to respond only to free stuff. And what happens is your subscribers get so many emails, so much free stuff, that when you do send them a really cool offer, something that will really help them, they're overloaded with emails, they're overloaded with free offers, and they won't even really see what you have to offer them, and it's just not worth the effort. Number 4, safe lists. How do they work? It's like a community mailing list, basically. It's a large pool of people, and this list of people is used by a number of sites or people who just want to delve into the list. You read emails from other members. To gain credits. Again, credits like traffic exchanges. You gain credits from reading these emails. The more credits you get, the more members can see the message that you send out. Okay, why they don't work? Again, like before, it takes a long time, a lot of your effort, a lot of your time to gain these credits. And again, people want credits and free stuff. They don't really want to get your offer. They're not interested in what you have to offer. They're incentivized to go for free stuff. Number 5, article marketing. How this works. Okay, so you write an article, typically 400 or 500 words, about your subject. You put in some good keywords, you submit to the main article websites like Ezine Articles, and then other sites can come to Ezine Articles and use this content and post it on their sites. Fantastic, sounds like a great idea. Now, why it doesn't work? Well, basically, you even if your article is fantastic, you've crafted a great article, it's informative, it's witty, as soon as you submit the article to one of these main article sites like Ezine Articles, you lose control of where the article ends up. Ideally you want someone who takes the article to put it on a high-ranking website, or website that's respected and liked by the search engines. But it could also end up on sites that let's say are dodgy. Now you might think, why is this bad? Well, if your website earns a link from a bad quote-unquote website, the search engines may penalize your site. And this is just not going to look good. Takes too much effort. Think about it. You write an article, you submit it, you might get a blip of increased traffic, you get filtered from search results, and then you start all over again. It's just like a quick fix, a short, rush, and then you have to do it all over again. It's just too much effort. Welcome to the bad neighborhood. Well, what does that mean? Well, bad neighbors are like low quality websites that have black marks against them from search engines like Google for duplicate content, for deceptive practices, or whatever else. Now, in the past, Matt Cutts, who's Google's spam man, has said, a website will never be penalized in any way if a bad site links to them, because it's hard for you to control who posts your article. But this is all changed. Now Google and Matt have both said that search engines place black marks against sites or linked to by a bad neighbor. Now that's kind of tough, but this is Google, right? So why the change? Basically, Google is trying to weed out garbage and bring in solid quality content to the user, so the user has a great experience. after all, Google is providing a service to customers, and therefore that if your article ends up on a bad site, then you're gonna be penalized basically. And there you can see, Google says black marks against websites that are linked to by bad neighbors. Last one, Google actually discourages article marketing. Matt Cutts, again, Matt Cutts is the man, head of spam at Google, so what he says is kind of important. He says that I'm not a huge fan of article marketing. Now, that's kind of important. Google changed the actual landscape of online promotion by the way of article marketing in 2011 and 12 by rolling out a number of algorithm changes. These were called, I think, the Panda and Penguin. Now, the net effect of these changes was to devalue the articles and article marketing on, for example, easy articles and so forth. Now, articles on these sites were before then ranked really well, but as a result of these changes they got hit really, really hard. So article marketing is just not as important as it was. The articles are now devalued. Hey, we made it. Great, you stuck around and put up my ranting and raving. Okay, so you've seen some of the traffic tactics to avoid. Using these can really damage your business and your reputation and your wallet. But knowing what not to do is just a small part of it. Yeah, we want to know what to do. What positive action can we take to boost our business? So, as a reward for taking action and watching this video to the end, I want to extend to you the opportunity to take this to the next level and discover a proven step-by-step system to unlock the door to huge amounts of the right traffic. And the right traffic are the keywords, yeah? So that's what we want. We want a system that shows us step by step, that holds our hand, that gives us easy to implement tactics that we can manage and monitor and see the results. Because that's what we want, isn't it? To see the results. And you're like me, you put a lot of effort and time and money into your business because you want a better life, right? You want a more abundant life, more time with your family, with hobbies, and share your knowledge and your abundance. That's what it's all about for me. So on the next slide you'll see here, click the button below to learn more. You've got the opportunity now to take this to the next level, and I know that as you've stuck around right to the end, you are one of those few action takers. Yeah, there are very few of us around, so click on the button below and get taken to this proven step-by-step product, and the good thing about it is risk-free. Check it out, implement it. Don't like it, doesn't work for you, which I highly doubt, then that's it, return it, nothing lost. Yeah, you got nothing to lose, but I think it will really work for you. So please check it out. Let me know how it goes. Put a comment on my blog or email me, whatever, just to see how it goes. Yeah, so once again, thank you very much. I appreciate your time. You've hung around and I appreciate that, and I look forward to connecting with you again very, very soon. All right, take care.